Yo, what is going on? Day 11 here, and what I want to talk about today is caffeine withdrawal. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because I feel horrible. I feel terrible right now. I've got this like migraine headache going on for like the past day and a half or so. And what happened was there's my favorite coffee shop here. It's called Pergamino, and they've got just like incredible, like delicious coffee. And I'm a big fan. I'm a big sucker for just a hot, savory, just like, There's something like about the ritual of it that I absolutely love. And so I was going to this coffee shop and they got this new cold brew coffee that I'm also a big fan of. This new type of cold brew that's been like dripped for like 24 hours, like some like amazing little beverage. And so I tried that once. I took a sip and I was like, oof, that's really good. That is really good coffee. So I had it again the next day, had it again the next day, had it again the next day. And so had it 4 days in a row. And normally I have coffee like once a week or once every 2 weeks, but I had this like 4 days in a row. And what happened was just like these massive migraines started coming in. And so I was doing some research. I was like, man, like what is this? And there's this thing called caffeine withdrawal. Like it's an actual thing where if we just cut caffeine out cold turkey, like I wasn't even really thinking about cutting cold turkey. I was just like, I don't feel like drinking coffee today. And then boom, those migraines started kicking in. But if we go a prolonged period of time drinking coffee or drinking caffeine of any kind, and then we cut it out, that can happen. And so I kept doing some research, and caffeine puts our body in like fight or flight response. And so for me, I'm always like kind of jittery. And so for me, it's something that I'm going to keep looking into, keep digging into, because I absolutely love coffee. And I don't think I can really just cut it out, eliminate it completely. I am, however, going to make this video and put it out there that I'm going to do 30 days of no coffee, just to separate myself, caffeine altogether as well. So I'm gonna do 30 days of no caffeine, just to give myself a little experiment, give myself a little test to see how that goes. I don't really know what'll happen, because I drink caffeine like once or a couple times a week, and so it'll be an interesting experiment for me. But yeah, this was really interesting for me, because like the effects were so just pronounced for me. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more research into this and see what exactly, because coffee is caffeine. Like there's caffeine everywhere. There's caffeine in everything that we drink, a lot of the things that we drink. And so it's been so normalized and so socially accepted to just drink a lot of caffeine. And also I find like a ton of studies that are like, oh, coffee's really good for X, Y, and Z. It's a natural plant that helps cure all these sort of things. And so for me, I always have this association like, oh, coffee's either normal or coffee's good. And so this is like the first time I'm really gonna be taking a step back, taking a break from coffee. So I'm gonna be doing some more research, seeing what's really in it, and really I'm just gonna see how I feel cutting out caffeine altogether for a month. So that'll be really interesting little test, and I'll report back how that goes. So that's it. That's what I want to talk about for today, day 11, and take it easy.